This is you, and this is the world, your playground. A place where you can be, do, and have anything you want. You just forgot about it. But today, everything will change. It's time to wake up to life and stop being stuck on autopilot. Living the same routine every single day. Losing weeks, months, even years without enjoying life because you don't have time for it. It's boring. You are just existing, not living. I know it's hard to break out of your routine, but you should do everything possible to do it sometimes. Because the world is amazing. It's full of places to explore, cultures to experience, and people to discover. There are so many things to do, but most people stay trapped inside their own bubble. Always going to the same places, having the same conversations, and doing the same things. Not realizing there's another way to live, one that doesn't involve being stuck in the same routine forever. God gave us life, the best gift we could ever have, and we should make the most of it. Seeing every day as an opportunity to try something new, break out of routine, and find joy even in the simplest things. Not just existing, but living for real, without letting routine control our lives. Living each moment as if it were unique, because it truly is. Be like children. They're always looking for a new adventure, and for that, they don't need money. With just their imagination, a child can turn anything into a fun moment. A cardboard box becomes a race car. A bucket on your head turns into an astronaut's helmet. A bedsheet transforms into a superhero cape. Their imagination doesn't have limits because no one has told them that they do. But as they grow older, people start imposing limits, telling them what they can and cannot do. This happened to us, but no one told us that these limits are nothing more than an illusion. Most people are stuck in a place they don't want to be because someone once told them they couldn't go further in life, and now they want to do the same to you. But no matter what they say, no one can decide how far you go in life. Only you can. As kids, we don't realize this and we let it happen. But now that you're old enough to understand, you can take full control of your life. You can bring back that way of thinking where all your dreams can come true. To do this, you need to stop taking life too seriously. After all, it's only temporary. Everything that exists today will eventually cease to exist. Worries, expectations, judgments, none of that really matters in the long run. So many people carry unnecessary burdens, as if every mistake were the end of the world, as if every criticism were a sentence. But the truth is, none of it makes that much of a difference when you compare it to the short time we have on this earth. At the end of the day, no one gets out of here alive. And when that moment comes, what will truly matter is how much you enjoyed the time you had in this life. Unlike what most people have led us to believe, the most valuable thing we have isn't money, it's time. You can lose money and earn it back, but time, once gone, never returns. This is the most important thing we have in life, yet so many people waste it as if it were infinite. If money were truly the most precious thing, why are there so many billionaires who would give everything they have just to be young again? Because they realize too late that having a full bank account means nothing if there's no time left to live. Time is the most valuable currency there is, yet most people only understand this when it's already too late. And the most ironic part? While these billionaires would do anything to turn back time, young people are spending the best years of their lives obsessed with making money. They work non-stop, exhaust themselves studying, throw themselves into grueling routines, believing they need to get rich as fast as possible. But for what? Many enter this race without even knowing where the finish line is. Don't get me wrong, money is important. It gives you freedom, comfort, and security. You should go after money, yes, but with intelligence. You need to understand that money should be a means, not an end. Because what's the point of getting rich if, in the process, you lose your youth, your health, and your time? Some people spend their entire lives chasing money, and when they finally have it, they realize they no longer have the energy to enjoy it. The worst part? Many aren't even after money to build something truly meaningful. They just get stuck in an endless cycle of consumerism, buying things they don't need to impress people who don't even care. Luxury cars, designer clothes, expensive watches, it all looks incredible, but in reality, it only traps you further in this never-ending cycle of spending and working. At the end of the day, these things enslave you more than they set you free. That's why you need to make the most of your time, and not let the fear of other people's judgments stop you from living your life. This fear is one of the biggest prisons a person can face. How many opportunities have you already missed because you were afraid of what others might think? How many dreams have you abandoned just to avoid jealous looks or nasty comments? The truth is, this fear paralyzes people and leads many to live a mediocre life, always trying to fit into what society says is right. The biggest irony, no one is really paying attention to you. Everyone is too busy dealing with their own problems, insecurities, and worries. They might judge you for a moment, but they'll forget about you just as quickly. Nobody spends their time thinking about your mistakes. No one is analyzing your every move. And even if someone criticizes you, it doesn't change a thing in your life unless you let it. People's opinions don't build your story, don't pay your bills, and don't define who you really are. In most cases, the ones who judge the most are the ones doing the least. They sit back and point fingers while never taking action themselves. The truth is, living to please others is a waste of time and energy. No matter what you do, there will always be someone who disagrees, criticizes, or doubts you. Judgment is unavoidable. The only thing you can do is ignore it and keep living life in a way that makes sense to you, without fear of making mistakes. Because if you're afraid of making mistakes, you'll never be able to live your life to the fullest. Mistakes are part of the game, but many people see them as a sign of failure. This fear paralyzes them, making them afraid to even try. They worry too much about looking like failures in front of others, so they give up before they even start. But the truth is, no one is so good that they never make mistakes. Mistakes aren't your enemies. They're your greatest allies because they teach you valuable lessons. You just need to look at them from a different perspective. Those who understand this grow much faster than those who spend their lives trying to be perfect. The problem was never about making mistakes. The real issue is not learning from them. Every highly successful person has failed thousands of times. That's exactly why they succeeded. What truly separates the best from the rest isn't how often they get things right, but how many times they failed and learned from it. Even Michael Jordan himself said that he missed over 9,000 shots in his career and lost nearly 300 games. In 26 instances, he was trusted to take the game-winning shot and missed. He failed over and over again in life, and that's why he succeeded. This proves that success isn't about never making mistakes. It's about failing so many times that you become immune to the fear of failure. While some people are paralyzed by the fear of making mistakes, others see every mistake as a stepping stone to success. The ones who fear failure avoid challenges and never truly live life to the fullest. But those who embrace mistakes, they are the ones who truly live. At the end of the day, the only real way to lose is by giving up. As long as you keep making mistakes and learning from them, you'll keep evolving. And beyond that, mistakes don't define anyone. What defines you is what you do with them. Always face every situation with a smile. This is one of the best ways to handle anything life throws at you. Simply smiling can completely change your day and the day of those around you. A simple smile lightens life, makes problems seem smaller, and helps you get through tough moments more easily. But many people take life so seriously that even a smile feels like a waste of time. They go through life with a serious face, always worried or stressed about something, not realizing this only makes everything harder. On the other hand, those who learn to smile, even on difficult days, make life much easier. A smile isn't just a reflection of happiness, it also creates happiness. Even when things aren't going well, smiling sends a signal to your brain that everything is okay. It reduces stress, lifts your mood, and completely changes the way you see the world. Smiling doesn't mean ignoring your problems, it means choosing not to be controlled by them. Life is already full of challenges. Don't make it even harder by taking everything too seriously. You have to have fun. It's the most important thing in life. What's the point of working, making money, and handling responsibilities if you're not enjoying yourself? Life isn't just about commitments, responsibilities, and pressure. It also needs to be light, spontaneous, and filled with good moments. The world has so much to offer, incredible places, new experiences, and interesting people to meet. But many people spend their lives stuck in routine, always worried, always busy, always waiting for the right moment to enjoy life. But that moment never comes. By the time they realize it, time has already passed. You can't postpone happiness. You can't wait for vacations, the weekend, or some future that may never come. Time is passing right now, and every day you waste is a day you'll never get back. Living well isn't about getting everything right. It's about finding joy in the everyday. It's laughing more, worrying less, and living without fear. In the end, what truly matters are the moments you lived. So enjoy life, smile, do what you love, have fun, turn the world into your playground.